Hello, and thank you for joining us for this tutorial regarding SurfMed's product selection tool and guide to incontinence care. Now, this is an update to previous videos regarding the tool to allow those people who have to get prescriptions for incontinence to allow SurfMed to actually do it. So also this was designed in particular for the Meridian Health Plan because Meridian is going to be utilizing the tool, and we're happy that they are, but we want to make sure that everyone is fully aware of all the different features that are available to help you when you're dealing with your members. Now, this tool was designed for case managers to use when they're in the home speaking to a member about their incontinence issue. By asking them a series of questions, you'll be able to understand exactly what the member's needs are, and we'll be able to identify exactly how many items and support item supplies that they might need as well to make sure they're getting the care that they need while they're in the home. Now, this is very easy to use, but the first thing you have to do is upload it in your phone. The idea behind this tutorial is that you will have your actual device, either your phone or your tablet or your computer, and have your credentials uploaded so you can use this tool while you listen to the tutorial. That way you can make sure you understand how to use it fully. If not, listen along and hopefully you'll learn something. Of course, if you have any questions, you can always reach SurfMed on our number, which is written across the bottom on every page, at 888-201-7873. We're always here to help. To begin, this is the opening page where it says Find Products. Also, it says Nutritional Calculator. Now, we're not going to be reviewing the nutritional calculator in this tutorial, but there are other tutorials where it is reviewed. Let's go to Find Products. When you first meet with your member, it's important to identify the benefit plan that they're utilizing. Now, there are different benefit plans available. In this case, we'll say this member has Health Choice, but as you can see, there are different options such as Medicare, Medicaid, Alignment Initiatives, and both and none of the above. When you press on a radial button, you'll see it will light up and become bright white, so you know exactly what your choice was. And then, when you're ready to move forward, you hit the Next button. This page is where we have to get a little bit of the member's information to actually know the member, and we'll be able to follow up. But first you have to enter some information about their card ID number. We'll say their name as well. Say their name is John, and their last name we'll just say Smith. Also, they have to have a birth date. In this case, we'll say their birth date is sometime in August. Of course, you have to enter the member's phone number as well, just in case we have to contact them. Now, understand you've got to enter their full phone number, which is 10 digits. If you do not enter 10 digits and you try to move forward, the app will tell you you have not entered enough digits. So you've got to go back and do so. And when you do, as you can see, the member's phone number is written as a phone number, so then you know that it's accurate, and then you move forward. This is a very important page and one that was added to the tool. As you see, it asks if there is a prescription on file. If there's an existing member, they might already have a prescription. If they don't have a prescription, then you have to say no. If you say no, it asks for this basic information. This is the last time you'll be entering this kind of information, specific information. You have to enter the doctor's name. You have to enter their fax number. And you have to enter their phone number. And once you do, you can move forward. And here's where you start asking the member questions. And these questions are very important to get accurate. They're not hard, but you can have a conversation with the member about their condition, and that will help you to understand exactly how to answer the questions to get them the products that they truly need. Let's say that this member is a male. Again, you would hit Next to move forward. You can always go to the Restart button where you start all the way in the beginning, or go back one page in case you need to. Let's say we want to go back one page here, make sure that everything is right, and it is. So then we'll move forward again. Member is a male. We hit Next. Let's say that their condition is they have urinary and fecal incontinence. Then we move forward. Member's activity level. Now this is very important. Their activity level can vary from very active, written on top, to bedbound near the bottom, or also if they're in adult daycare, which is important because you know that then they're going to be home most of the day, except when they're at the adult daycare, and likely there's a lot of sitting as well, and we have to consider that when we're choosing their incontinence product. We'll say that this individual is minimally active, and they can leave their home maybe 3 times a week. Now, remember, incontinence occurs. Very important to understand what their incontinence level situation is. How many times a day do they have incontinence? If someone has fecal and urinary incontinence, normally it's going to be called full incontinence, and that would be 4 or more times a day. It's important to understand the member's urinary incontinence severity. Now, if they have fecal and urinary, that's going to be the most severe, and if you don't put the most severe, it'll prompt you and tell you there's something wrong with your logic and to give us a phone call. But if everyone's honest, and they have urinary and fecal incontinence, normally that would be a steady flow where it would soak the clothing. And so we enter that their condition. It might be undergarment intermittent, but it's a heavy flow. What's the member's pant size? Now, if it's a man, we ask pant size. If it's a woman, it would be dress size. So in this case, we'll say the gentleman is 36 inches. Now, frequency of delivery is very important. How often do you want products delivered? Now, if someone just has a light incontinence and all they have to do is use liners or pads, you might be able to deliver it quarterly. But if they have to get a lot of incontinence supplies because of the nature of their incontinence, let's just say this person would like it delivered monthly. Now, the length of the authorization. Length of the authorization is exactly what that entails. How long will the authorization be? Many plans say 6 months. So you click on this box, and you see here on the bottom, it says how many months. You just scroll into where you want it to be, 6 months, and done. Now you see the buttons on the bottom have changed. Instead of next, it says submit. Submit means it's going to be analyzed, all the information that you just entered. And the result is automatic. As you see, it says a product list, recommended products. So in this case, it's recommended adult diapers, extra large, also overnights. It's also recommended additional supply products such as wipes and ointment and gloves because of the nature of this member's severity. Let's say the plan says, you know what, they have a home health aide who comes in, they don't need any gloves. That's fine. All you have to do is click on the check buttons and remove them, and then that will not be part of the member's final order. So then you'll write send email. Send email, you can put any email address you'd like, hopefully your own, or you can send it to a team. Whoever should get the email, you enter it here, and when you do, you press OK. And you press OK, that email has been sent. And it tells you your email was successfully sent. So we hit OK and we can move on. I can also send it again to anyone else if I'd like to. It's very important to understand what happens. Suppress dialog and restart. It's very important to understand what's going to happen here. An email will be sent to you with all of the basic information that was just entered, and also a request will be sent to the physician's office to get the prescription, and SurfMed will follow up with the physician's office to get that prescription. All that information will be, and a copy of that request to the physician will be sent to you as well, and afterwards the signed prescription for your file and to enter into the care plan. This is hopefully a very easy to use device. I don't have the ability, so hopefully a very easy to use device, and we thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, please give us a call.